Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
And here we have it, Brent. Our final table with Christian Rudolph's name on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, you wanted action. We gave you action right away. All of a sudden, we're 8-handed at this final table. It's been the Christian Rudolph show. Anton Suarez did his thing at our feature table. And now we have combined. Let's see if Maria can go ahead and make history here, Jeff.
Here is what they are playing for. $1 million up top, $620K to our runner-up. Everybody guaranteed at least $100,000. Jack Hardcastle on the cutoff with nines. Ace, queen of clubs for Maria in the small blind.
Oh, we know what's happening here, Jeff. Incoming. Massive coin flip on the line for Maria. No doubt.
Maria Lampropoulos, the inaugural Millions main event winner. All in for 19.9 million. The call from Jack Hardcastle. Here we go. Maria all in and at risk with the ace queen of clubs. $43 million in this pot. Maria's tournament life on the line. Comes Jack 10-3 to open up some outs for Maria, who now needs to find an ace, king, or queen. Deuce of hearts on the turn. Maria looking to become the first two-time Millions main event winner. To keep that dream alive, she'll need to find an ace, king, or queen. It does not come on the river. And it's Maria Lampropoulos to a well-deserved round of applause. Jack with the king 10 of diamonds. Christian looks down at queens in the cutoff. The 3-bet is to 11 million. Ace deuce of diamonds for Anton. Folds back around to Jack. Smallish 3-bet from Christian. Jack comes along.
Yeah, wondering if king 10 suited is just a little too good to fold. Player dependent, especially against Christian. Oh boy.
Oh, it comes Jack 9-3 with 2 diamonds. Jack with the flush draw and the gut shot. Christian with the overpair. 27 million in the pot. Jack with 44 million behind.
Talk about hitting a flop hard, Castle.
The bet is 9 million. All of it from Jack.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bust here, but wants to get the chips in. You see it. It's about a flip. Christian slightly ahead. Jack looking for a diamond, a queen, or a king. More than 114 million in this pot. Wants to find a diamond, queen, or a king. It's a blank on the turn. 13 outs for Jack Hardcastle to stay alive. River card. It is the 10 of spades. He misses. 13 outs twice. That does it for Jack Hardcastle. Great fight, great display of talent. All of it from Wayi in the small blind with the 7-5. Christian looks down at an ace in the big blind. The shove for 19 bigs.
Yeah, I got to tell you, not a fan of the shove here by Wayi. This is a little wide. I know that the percentages will be fine, assuming he gets called. Roughly a 60-40 scenario, but Wayi playing for the win. Clearly, 7-5 offsuit. Got almost 20 bigs, man. Don't love it even with ace-8. You can see that with Christian. Ultimately, I do think he ends up finding a call. We have worse aces that we can assume that may be jamming. Christian does have all the chips, too. He can sort of afford this blow. It's annoying, though. You don't want to just accumulate, and then lose a pot like this. He's giving Wayi credit for shoving a tighter range, probably some smaller pairs, Broadway sort of holdings.
The all-in is for 38.4 million.
He'd be shocked to see 7-5 offsuit.
Yeah, for sure. He does make the call with the ace-8. He is ahead. Wayi Zhang all in and at risk. 7-5. Christian looks to extend his chip lead. Wayi looks to stay alive. Comes 10-9-6. Wayi loses that 7 as an out, picks up an 8. Looking for an 8 or a 5 on the turn. It's an ace on the turn. Wayi down to just 3 outs. Looking for an 8 to stay alive. It doesn't come on the river. Wayi Zhang out in 6th place.
American Airlines. James Clark, Razoo.
Nines for Fredrik on the button. These two find a way to get it in pre. Fredrik just calling on the button. Everybody seems a little wary of James when he opens. Rightfully so.
All of these sorts of hands all day. The only hands he is 3-bet. Oh, boy.
Oh, he flops a 9. It comes Jack 9, 6, 2 spades. James does have the ace of spades, but he is in some trouble here with 41 million behind. Could this spell the end for the man they call Raggy?
You'd have to be so certain that James has connected or has a hand.
So we will just call. 31 million in this pot. An ace on the turn.
Gosh. An ace from space delivered here for James Clark.
Wow. A set of aces versus a set of 9s, 5-handed at the Party Poker Live Millions UK main event final table. All in, the snap call. You hear the eruption on the rail. If James Clark can dodge a 9, he will double up. Just 1 out for Fredrik to bust James. It's a queen on the river. The local gets it done. Set over set. 9-8 of spades for Christian in the cutoff. Opens Anton with the king-jack of spades on the button.
And we saw him flat this sort of hand before. Expect him to do the same thing. Maybe he does change it up. You can consider 3-betting, applying pressure to Christian, leveraging the chip leader. You hate to ever really 3-bet fold a hand as good as king-jack suited, especially when we can play it in position. James getting a great price. King deuce suited, obviously a little dangerous anytime you have king or ace high in these spots. You have to tread very carefully.
Three-handed to this flop. Deuce in the window. It comes 9-4. Deuce top pair for Christian. Anton backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw.
Yeah, let there be range. Sort of wide open for Anton, saying, all right, boys, well, I'll bet this board then. No problem. I'm sort of wide open. What did I flat with? Was it 6 million? Turn a little equity. How about that? Or just fold. I think raise would have been an ultimate disaster. Christian can play his hand quite easily. Top pair. Backdoor spades as well. Just call.
The turn is the 6 of spades. Flush draws for both. Anton's being the better one. He's going to fire. Looks like 24.
You may give him credit for just that. Clearly, we're not going anywhere.
More than 79 million in the middle. The river is the queen of spades. It's a flush for both.
Oh. Wow. Just has to call.
Yeah, the check snap call. The bet was for 45 million.
Perfect run out for you, like the dream spot.
The dream spot indeed. All of it. Anton with ace 10. Here is the call from Anton. Ace queen for James Romero.
Wow. I tell you what, I give Anton credit for not just reshipping in that spot, simply just a call 30,000. And here's exactly why. For the times that by chance Romero wakes up and moves in over the top, we can get off of it. Oh my.
And he lays it down. He's not going to like to see these hands.
Look at him, brother.
I am surprised to see the fold. Maybe ICM-wise,
Yeah.
Jeff, it's the right play. Just don't know. Had to be really close.
Well, it's Fredrik Anderson all in and at risk. His tournament life on the line with the ace-9 of diamonds against Anton's ace-10. Swede versus Swede. Comes jack 5-3 with no diamonds. Fredrik looking for a 9. It does not come on the turn. A couple chop outs though. The 4 comes. They will both have a wheel. Anton looking to bust Fredrik. And he does with a 5 on the river. Well, that'll do it for Fredrik Anderson. We've seen plenty of him throughout the week. He was fun to watch. A hug for his fellow countrymen. Yes.
I certainly
You
do.
have that purple velvet jacket that you
Yeah,
wore
I
during the Poker Masters.
Plenty of velvet
Yeah, that was
in
a
my
good
closet,
look.
and now I know what to get you as a gift.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Well, you'd look good in velvet. Any color. Oh my.
I
Oh my
do
goodness.
quite like
How in the world?
Anton's shirt And I do like his hand here. Anton and James flop trip fours.
The one time he doesn't make it 10 million, this happens.
Well, the Rowdy Rail is not going to be thrilled with these proceedings. Anton check calls flop, leads here on the turn. A sizable lead at that. Bets 12.5 million.
Get ready for it, Jeff. It's about to get rowdy.
James was 71 million behind. All of it. All in and a call. 5-4 for the man they call Racky, 9-4 for Anton. The crowd was silenced quickly with that news. Plenty of chop outs. James could also spike a 5 to win outright. River card. It's the queen. So they'll chop it up.
No. Jeff, flush.
Oh, I completely missed the flush draw.
Yeah, flush draw.
Well played.
Well, good game to James Clark. Out in fourth. Christian defends in the big blind with the 9-6 of clubs. It comes 8-7 deuce, open-ended straight draw for Christian. Anton bets 7.5 million. The check raise from Christian to 23 million with that open-ended straight draw.
My, oh my. And if I have two queens here, certainly going to take my time. Not folding. And I would do just this. I would call. Allow bluffs to remain in contention. And oh dear.
The 5 ball rolls off on the turn. It's the 5 of hearts. Anton does have the queen of hearts. Straight for Christian. 63 million in this pot. He'll bet 18 million.
Once again, if I'm Anton now with the queen of hearts, you just have to call. Can't assume that all flush draws have check raised me. I am worried about the straight.
Anton does call. Almost 100 million in the middle. 3 of spades on the river. Christian's hand is best.
Indecision time. Christian likely. Did he just check, Jeff?
He did.
He did check. He's going to let him off the hook here.
He is.
Anton deciding if he should just bet for value here with two queens now. It looks like
And he might.
this is going to work out just fine for him. Wow. Hand is way too good to fold if you're Christian with the straight. If he has a flush, you just have to pay him the money.
The bet is for 45 million.
45? Queens. Straight.
Anton says, whoops. Here comes Christian Rudolph, not just back in contention, but our new chip leader.
Certainly is. I'm not sure I like the value bet there on the river by Anton.
There's James Clark out in fourth. Fredrik Anderson out in fifth. Wayi Zhang eliminated in sixth. Jack Hardcastle out in seventh. And 2017 Millions UK main event winner Maria Limpropolis out in eighth.
And while this three-handed main event plays down to a champion, we also have another side event happening, Jeff. The high roller finale at 10K. They are four-handed with Cal Burns out in front, having himself a series. He's got a slight chip lead over João Vieira, Alex Foxen in the final four, and Joni Jokamainen rounds out all four of those players. And a wonderful cause for Cal Burns out there trying to rally up a little bit of extra money, donations for the bushfires in Australia, causing chaos across the continent.
Major credit to Party Poker partner Rob Young for pledging $10,000 to help in those relief efforts. To Lynn Gilmartin's fundraiser. You can find details on that on either Lynn's Twitter account at Lynn Gilmartin or Cale Burns' Twitter account at ROFL Shove. How about that turn card? Sevens and threes for Anton, sevens for James, 22.5 million in the middle.
Yeah, this is a brutal spot for James, having the Queen of Hearts in his hand as well. Somewhat worth considering, and nothing but a bluff catcher. I don't know how often Anton is bluffing in this particular spot. James knows that for sure. Question is, would he ever value a 7? This sizing.
More than a pot-sized bet. Let's pique the curiosity of James Romero.
Yeah, designed. It's entirely polarized. Nothing but value or nothing but bluffing here. No in between. Maybe the first difficult decision James has had. He's usually the one putting folks in the blender.
Does toss in the call. You'll see the bad news, and he'll pay Anton off. It's got to feel good if you're Anton to rally a little bit of momentum. Party Poker Team Pro Ludovic Geilich out in 11th. Jamie O'Connor and Alex Lindop were eliminated on the same hand.
Oh, O'Connor, man, did he run into it. A buzzsaw back-to-back hands, and oh boy.
King, Queen, Deuce, a set for Anton, and top pair for James.
You know that's my favorite hand, Jeff. Pocket, Mallards, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
There it is.
And what a dream scenario he has here up against the lone American, Mr. Romero.
Romero with just 72 million behind.
Devastating for Romero at the moment.
The raise to 10 million.
This is for straight value, obviously,
Yeah.
and this is music to Anton's ears.
Makes the call.
Perhaps a queen on the turn is the only thing that could really save James here. That is not it.
Yeah, 8 of diamonds on the turn, total blank. 27.5 million in the pot. James was 62 million behind.
I don't want to be results oriented because I actually really like his raise to 10 million with King Jack. How often do we see players just simply call with top pair? James is going for max value, and obviously we can see he is stone dead.
That's 20 million.
Anton may just move it in here. Could think that James has some sort of straight and flush draw combo. He'd be committed to it.
Uses a time bank, granting him an additional 30 seconds to act.
King X of diamonds is also still out there.
Check calls. James now with 42 million behind. River is the 5 of spades.
And this is brutal for James. Let's see. I think he may value shove in his mind.
Yes, sparkling
Just
water,
King
I
Jack.
Sparkling water, please.
He's soaking up this texture. Could it be King X of diamonds?
Sparkling water.
Only really afraid of King 5 of diamonds at this
I
point
think espresso.
in his mind. Anton just licking his lips, staring at him. It almost looks like he's, I don't know, but he's trying to suggest like how strong he is, like a reverse sort of
interesting.
tell. Look at that. You know he's going to just beat him in.
There it is. The shove, the call. That will do it for James Romero. Out in third place. He'll take home $420,000.
We have a 5-minute break.
The second biggest score of his career.
And Jeff checking in. It looks like Alex Foxen has actually just busted that event in third place, leading to this heads-up battle between Jalviera and Cal Burns. One of my favorite names to say as well in fourth place, Hyoni Yokomada.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian with jacks and the jack of diamonds. Anton has the 7 of diamonds. We'll check call. King of spades on the turn. Another check from Anton. Christian checks back. 8 of diamonds on the river. Christian's flush is best. Now it's Christian the one looking for value with his flush.
Yeah, that's getting called for sure. I don't think Anton can fold any sort of flush.
Does make the call. Does fling his cards into the muck. Here comes Christian Rudolph. Back and forth they go. King Queen for Anton here. Ace 10 for Christian.
Oh, this.
Anton limps in on the button.
This very likely could get in pretty.
Yeah, it really could.
The King Queen is good enough. It's not really Anton's style. He's more of a let's see 3, let's go to post, let's do a little war, but maybe we limp jam.
Around 80 something behind.
All in.
There it is.
There's the shove. Here's the call. Here we go. Christian Rudolph all in and at risk with ace 10 against the King Queen of Anton Suarez. Suarez looking for the title. Christian looking to get back to over 200 million in chips. His ace 10 slightly ahead. Comes Jack 9-3, all hearts. Whoa. Anton has the King of Hearts.
It is a fair fight.
You see, Anton is now actually a slight favorite, even though Christian is ahead at this point. Looking for a king, a queen, a heart, a 10. Another jack on the turn. Can Christian's ace high hold up? All the outs for Anton. River card. It is the 3 of spades, and the ace high does hold up.
What a sweat.
Wow.
Both players. Kind words about Tony Horton.
A good man, great program, but he makes you work. Christian with kings here just limps in. Anton checks with the ace 4. Seven, 7-3. Check, check. 5 on the turn, 2-way straight draw for Anton. Now Christian will fire. The call from Anton and the 6 ball on the river for the straight. He bets 15 million. Christian makes the call.
Yeah, if you're going to lose with kings, might as well be the most minimum.
True. Oh, it looks like this.
No, wait a minute, Jeff.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Jeff, what?
I think the Chiefs fumbled the punt return. How about this? 7-5-5. We'll get to the Chiefs later. Anton flops trips. Christian flops the open ender. Turns 6s and 5s. Anton leads for 5 million. Christian calls and rivers the straight.
And there is just somehow very little money in the middle.
Anton gonna get away from this without losing too much.
He's not considering raising here, right? No. One ladder to a straight. Oh, Jeff.
Oh, my.
Essentially turning this 5 into a bluff.
Wow, makes it 110 million.
Oh, this is just sick. I don't think we can fold an 8 high straight. Looks like it could potentially be a boat. Should be some bluffs mixed in every time we turn maybe a 6 into a bluff. There it is.
Does have a 6 to block some of those. He'll show the winning hand, and with that, Christian Rudolph takes the chip lead.
Don't worry, I'll keep you posted, Jeff, if anything exciting happens.
Okay, please do. And again, you have the Chiefs, yeah?
Yes, Jeff, I have the Chiefs.
I thought you said that. Just wanted to confirm. How about this? 8s for Anton, 7s for Christian.
Oh, my. All in and a call.
Here we go. Anton Suarez all in and at risk, but in good shape with 8s against Christian 7s. Christian looking to get lucky. If he does, he will win this tournament. About a 4-1 underdog. With 7s and the 7-card stud hat. Comes 8-6-4, so it's top set for Anton, but actually opens up some outs for Christian. He needs a 5 for a straight. Turn card. It's another 6. 8's full of 6s for Anton. That locks it up. There was that 5.
Oh, that is not fair. And Anton now back on top, regains the chip lead.
Anton with the ace-8. Just limps in. The shove from Christian with the 7-4 of hearts. Anton makes the call, and here we go. Christian Rudolph all in and at risk. You heard Anton. That's what it looks like. Ace-8 for Anton. 7-4 of hearts for Christian. Christian Rudolph's tournament life on the line. Comes king, 9, deuce, 2 diamonds. Anton has the ace of diamonds. Christian will need to find a 7 or a 4. And it's an ace on the turn. That's it. Oh, mama, indeed.
How about that?
Isn't it sweet for the Swede?
It's mine.
It's his. Anton Suarez adds a signature win to his resume. He wins $1 million. He is your Party Poker Live Millions UK main event champion.